amigos, Rory Foster coming to you from Costa Rica. Week 3 is complete. I can't believe how fast time is flying. Between weeks 2 and 3, we took a weekend trip to Tortuguero. And Tortuguero is this little strip, it's a town on this little strip of land between a major river and the Caribbean Sea. And you can't get there by car. You can only fly to get there or get in by boat. And it's an amazingly remote area, and what's really cool about it is how much nature there is. We had turtles coming up in the evening to lay their eggs, and we had a chance to see a turtle lay her eggs one night. And we got there though, and it is so hot, and it's tropical rainforest, and so it rained like crazy. It was hot and humid, and you know, a little bit to the point of being a little uncomfortable actually. But amazing wildlife, a beautiful place to relax, enjoy the pool, see the turtles laying their eggs, and go out on a canal tour in the early morning and see all the different birds, toucans and things in the area. And on our way in, we saw crocodiles and lizards and all sorts of fun animals. Of course, monkeys, howler monkeys and spider monkeys. It was so much fun. So Tortuguero was the end of week 2, beginning of week 3, and then week 3 was kind of like week 2, and then it was a lot of work. Our teachers went to one of our local partner schools, Camuc, and they have been shadowing local teachers, and so they did that this week, week 3, and they'll do it again next week in week 4. And the other groups, the adults, families, and medical folks are back at SEDCAS doing more workshops. And so educational enrichment activities with children. Now the local kids are back in school, and so there's fewer kids. We only had about 15 kids this week in our workshops, and only about 10 parents, just because life is back to normal and school's back in session, and so there's less availability. But our topics this week on the medical group revolved around contraception, vasectomies, which are super understood, or I guess not understood well, and I can't even speak English. And then STIs, sexually transmitted infections. So we had those topics, and those went really well. Kids' activities went awesome. It's just fun to be a part of a community, supporting a local organization, and having conversations as a healthcare person in the healthcare group, having conversations that you may be having with your patients day in and day out, but here while you're traveling. And for adults and kids and families, the opportunity to spend time with local children doing educational activities has been amazing. So at the end of, starting tomorrow, we're going to head off to La Fortuna, which is an area of Costa Rica for our weekend trip. It's an area of Costa Rica where there's a volcano, tons of adventure type things to do, zip lining and hanging bridges, walks, and waterfalls, thermal springs, hot pools, that sort of thing, hot springs. And so we're going to go there. I'll tell you all about it next week as we finish up week 4. Hasta pronto, amigos.